Obviously, it is a categorised car, so I'm kind of hoping that we don't find anything horrific beneath what we can see on the surface. We will find out in this video though.
Basically, they've stripped the front end, right? They've stripped the front end on our categorised car, and they've discovered.
Right, so I'm currently at Pennings in Milton Keynes, who are they? They're a massive body shop. They do body repairs, mainly insurance work, but they're going to be working with us, hopefully on this series going forward, but mainly on the Golf GTI. So for the Golf GTI series, we've bought this categorised car. The aim is to try and earn money out of it. I bought this car from one of my subscribers for £7,000. That was video number 1. Video number 2 was where we've begun doing the prep work, got it to VRS, got all the mechanical stuff done, and now video number 3 is going to be getting all of the body work done, wheels, visual prep work stuff done, again ready for sale, hopefully making a profit. All right, so let's get on with this video today and find out what body work it needs and start moving forward with getting it repaired. Yeah, let's talk about where we're at with the Golf. All right, so obviously bought the car for £7,000, spent this much money at VRS. I don't actually know currently because I've not had the bill yet. Literally just drove straight from there to here to get the bodywork done because I'm on it, want to get stuff done. And I've got a feeling we're on track to lose money. Obviously, by the end of this video, I want to be able to get the prep work done and get it advertised, yeah? So the goal for this video is get this car cleaned, get it photographed, get all the bodywork done, and get it advertised for sale, all right? So the wheels are diamond cut wheels. Definitely need a refurb. I don't know if they should be painted black or diamond cut. I'll let them lot conclude what they want to do. I think diamond cut would look good though. Keep it looking original. It's got tinted windows, which is sort of, it's not factory, it's quite dark, but I think they look really good. The front bumper needs a bit of paint. It's got a crack in the front bumper there on the front splitter. And then these wings are damaged from where the car was previously on air ride. It's literally both front wings, driver's side, passenger side and driver's side. But other than that, it's quite a tidy thing. Right, let's go find Matt. Matt's like the big boss, Mr. Penning himself. It's actually a family business. Like, I think it was Matt's granddad that started the business, and then, you know, his dad got involved, and then now Matt. In fact, I met Matt at a go-karting session because I took Kai one evening to a go-karting session in Milton Keynes, and Matt's got a younger boy as well, he's the same age as Kai, and they both had their first session together, just coincidentally. I'd never met Matt before in my life. Kai had never met his son before ever either. We just conveniently or coincidentally met up with each other, and Matt was like, "Oh, I recognise you, you're Calvin from YouTube, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "My name's Matt Penning." Yeah, Mr. Penning himself. So I was like, "Yeah, I've heard of Pennings. Like, that's a big business locally, man. We've got one in Milton Keynes, one in Leighton Buzz. I don't know if they've got one in Luton, but they're huge. You can see the size of this unit. It's well impressive." So I don't know if we're going to get Matt on camera because he seems to be a bit camera shy, which is fine. I respect that. Priority, I suppose, is getting the bodywork done on the Golf. That's why I'm here. But yeah, let's go for a little wandering, take a little look around, and meet Matt. Very posh in here, very posh. There you go, look, that's how I like it, yeah? Not too much milk. Yeah, not too much milk, people. In case anyone ever wants to treat me to a coffee, take me out, let me relax for once. Right, mate? You're definitely recording them, are you?
Yeah,
don't want to be.
I got you.
Don't forget to hit that bloody record button. He done it earlier, by the way, and yeah, I wasn't very happy. Even the size of these ovens, man. Look at the setup this place has got. It is amazing. Plenty more room for plenty more cars as well, which I'm definitely going to be. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I've had a little chat with Matt about getting a few more cars down here, but let's just focus on the Golf first. Matt, I was going to say good to meet you. I've met you plenty of times before.
Good to see you.
It's funny how we sort of met because I knew of you. We grew up in a similar area.
Yeah.
And I went karting with Kai.
Yeah.
It was Kai's first session.
Yeah.
And it was your boy's first session as well, because they're the same age, aren't they?
Their birthdays were like a week or two apart.
I think their birthday, yeah, pretty much the same.
23rd, Freddie was.
Do you know what? They're the same day.
Yeah,
they're
same day.
Same day, yeah.
What's
Kai's
the
is
chances of
23rd.
that?
That's mad, isn't it?
That is mad.
We've got kids born on the same day, literally the same day, and they both like karting. So, Pennings, let's talk about the story of Pennings. So are you the grandson or the son?
Son.
You're the son?
Yeah, my dad started Pennings.
Wow.
50 years ago, pretty
really?
much. Getting on for 50 years, yeah. Bought a one-car lock-up in Hemel for 700 quid. Borrowed the money off a pub landlord way drunk at the time because he saw something in him. paid him back in 3 months, and it just went from
That
strength
is
to
amazing.
strength.
So back then, was it mainly insurance work that you do? Is it dominantly?
Yeah, mainly insurance and fleet work now. We do a lot of special project stuff and restoration as well. Insurance work's our sort of bread and butter.
Okay.
And yeah, we grew from one site in Watford, and we bought a site in Leighton Buzzard and a site in Milton Keynes. And we had 15 satellite sites before COVID. That's now a bit smaller than it was, but we've still got 5. So yeah, we do sort of 14,000 cars a year across the country.
Wow. So the unit in Hemel, does that still exist?
No, it doesn't.
That's long gone.
Long
It's
gone.
probably houses now, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, my dad left school at 15, no qualifications, got a job as an apprentice as a painter. Went from
And
there.
he's just literally just been a body repair guy himself.
Yeah, the journey's just been amazing. Yeah.
That is amazing because
My brothers and sisters are all in the business as well.
because I know your sister as well, don't I?
Yeah, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad, man.
So she's our FD. My other sister's head of HR. My brother's a sprayer. My uncle's at our Watford site. So yeah.
That's wicked.
Yeah,
what a
it's
story.
nice. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
an incredible setup as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it is absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Is this your biggest site?
No, this isn't. Leighton Buzzard site's bigger than this.
Oh, of course, Leighton Buzzard is massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. So,
This is our newest site though.
so what's your role in the business?
I'm group managing director, so I run the business from day to day.
What?
All of it, the whole group. Yeah.
Really? Wow. So you tend to, because obviously spoke to you a bit over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You seem to bounce from site to site.
Yeah, I jump around a little bit. This site's closest to home, so I generally spend more time here.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, I used to drive around hundreds of miles every week, but
Really?
learn a few lessons through stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I try not to.
Try not to,
We
yeah.
utilise technology a little bit more. But yeah, no, it's incredible, really.
What a story, man. So I'm going to be leaving the Golf GTI with you today.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm obviously hoping that we don't find, do you know, the boys are doing their thing, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we don't find any horror stories with it. It's a categorised car,
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah,
I'm,
no, it's looking all right at the moment.
I'm sure you see plenty of horror stories with
Yeah, we do.
categorised cars
Yeah.
or cars that have been accidents. It's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Anything we don't like the look of or anything that isn't safe, we'll bring it to your attention straight away.
Wicked. Okay, so we'll leave it with you.
Yeah.
And I'll put back in a couple of weeks and hopefully have a spanking new car.
Indeed.
And a very small build.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but yeah, hopefully it's the first of many. Yeah.
yeah, it will be, hopefully, yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a bloody setup that is. So we've just been for a little wander around there. I've hopefully got as much of it on camera as possible. They've got some exceptional cars now. A lot of them we couldn't film annoyingly, but with respect to them, it's fine. So I think the Golf is definitely in good hands, all right? So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be leaving the car here and then we're going to film as much of the process as we can because we're only up the road. Obviously, it is a categorised car, so I'm kind of hoping that we don't find anything horrific beneath what we can see on the surface. We will find out in this video though. Something else that's quite ironic is the sign on the wall. It says Pennings and then beneath it says something like making friends by accident, which is literally how me and Matt met. It was a complete accident, but as a result of it, we've got the Golf GTI, we're getting it repaired, and it is the perfect place for the job. So let's now cut to the next section of the video when the car's stripped hopefully, and well, let's see if we manage to get time to get over it. Let's just get on it. Guys, just a quick reminder of my event, CCD The Event 2023, in just a few weeks' time at St Neots Rugby Club on Sunday the 2nd of July. We're welcoming both show cars and spectators, and we're going to be giving out awards on the day for the best show cars of the day. It's going to be a incredible day out. I'm looking forward to seeing you all there. I'll put the ticket link in the description below.
Right, so stick that on there. It is a couple of days on now, and I've just had a call from Robert Pennings, who is the manager. He's the guy that's dealing with the job of the Golf GTI. This bag. We'll talk about that in a bit. And basically, they've stripped the front end, right? They've stripped the front end on our categorised car, and they've discovered quite a bit more wrong with it by the sound of things. They've invited me to go over there to have a little look, so we're going to head over there shortly to film and see what the crack is. It's obviously going to cost more money, and it's going to cost more headaches. And thirdly, I suppose, and more importantly, it's going to mean that we're becoming more and more unlikely to make a profit on this car. And on that note, this bag here, these here are forged wheel spacers, right? Now, car trading tip number 1 is don't buy things for cars that you've got in stock that you think you like better yourself. This is not about you, as in me, the car trader. This is not about me. I personally prefer cars when they've got wheel spacers on them. I think that car needs them. I think it will look better with them. But the person that buys that car might think, oh, I don't like it looking all sort of stance like that. I like it looking original. So that £100 that I've just spent on these wheel spacers, because that's what they cost me, is a waste of money. I shouldn't have bought them. I shouldn't be doing things that I personally like. It is a waste of money, and I don't know who the end buyer is going to be for this car, but I'm still going to put them on because I really want to, all right? You shouldn't do it, yeah? You should not do it. This is about business and earning money. But on that note, let's head over to Pennings and see how they're getting on with the repair on the Golf.
Right, so Rob, good to meet you, mate.
Good to see you.
So you, what's your role here?
So I'm general manager for the site here.
Okay.
I look after this for Matthew. I've done for 8 years.
Oh, really?
Since the place opened, yeah.
Are you a local guy then, are you?
Just Bedfordshire, so just down the road, not too far.
Yeah. Okay, so the Golf is looking quite sad, man. Like you've stripped it, it's looking.
Yeah, it's looking sad. Stripped it. It's not too bad behind the bumper though, thankfully.
Okay, cool. Because you must get it sometimes when you get previously repaired cars. You have a look underneath, and it's bad.
You can find some real horror stories.
I can imagine.
Yeah, dodgy repair work, dodgy welding, missing parts, all sorts of horror stories.
In our case, we're good, are we?
You're pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got a couple of bits and pieces missing, but nothing major. Structurally, she looks fairly good.
Okay, so go on, do you want to take us through what's missing?
Yeah. So, front cross member. These extensions down the bottom on both sides bent, they've been pushed back.
Okay.
They're all out of shape. And then across the bottom here and bolted in should be another metal cross member.
What, and that's completely missing?
That is completely missing, that piece.
That's quite bad though, isn't it?
It's fairly bad, yeah.
But it's just what people do, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know who's repaired it previously,
Yeah.
and it might be someone's done it themselves, just wanted to save a few quid.
Okay, but there's also, is that section there, is that new? There's a couple of new bits, so you can see what's been replaced.
See it's had some work done. That's new, it's still got its stickers on there. Again, that all looks pretty fresh and new on the wheel arch liners. So you can see it's definitely had some work done across the front.
So, and you're obviously quite adamant that it's just the front end. The rest of the car seems to be pretty good.
Yeah, the rest of it looks speaking pretty good. We've got a bit of damage on the wings, both sides.
Yeah.
We can get that taken care of.
So we need to get new wings, or can they be repaired?
No, we're going to look to repair the wings that you've
brilliant.
got rather than get into changing them.
And then the front bumper you've got just behind you there.
Yeah, so our front bumper's got a couple of issues, a couple of little cracks in the plastic.
Yeah.
Bigger split across the front there. We have got, previously it's had a spoiler on the front. You can see where it's been bolted up before.
Oh yeah.
But we can get some plastic welds done in there, get those deleted.
Oh, brilliant, that's good.
Same on the cracks there, so we can save that bumper with a bit of work, get it looking fresh and new again.
So cost-wise, we're going to be where we kind of expected we were going to be, but
pretty much, yeah. There's a couple of extra parts that it's going to want, a couple of extra nuts and bolts, but nothing too major.
Yeah, that's great. Did you mention there was a bolt missing on the side there as well?
Yeah, she's got a couple of bolts mixing. So you can see just in there.
Just in there.
Finger. Same on the other side as well, actually. It's like both bolts have been missed.
Okay.
A couple of little fixings across the top there. They're missing, but a few clips, a few nuts and bolts, nothing major.
It's in the right place, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
So, and then you're going to be doing the wheels as well?
Yeah, we're going to get wheels done, and we've got some spacers to go in.
We've got the spacers
there as well, yeah.
So it'll be looking pretty in the next few days, hopefully,
Absolutely, yeah?
Cool. I'll leave it with you. I'll put back in the next few days, and hopefully it'll be looking ready to sell. That's the plan.
Indeed,
ready to sell, ready to make a profit on, depending on your bill, mate. We'll see. Look at it looks so good, doesn't it? 63 plate, Golf GTI performance, 91,000 miles, and it is categorised. It's a shame it's categorised, but at least we know it's been repaired to a really good stat. In fact, it is a shame. It doesn't even deserve to be categorised. This car has been repaired correctly. Every bit that needed to be replaced has now been replaced. We've had the wheels done, the whole car's been polished. It just looks incredible, doesn't it? The paintwork is absolutely stunning. Look at that. They've literally done the whole front end. So they've done the wings, the bonnet, the bumper, and replaced all the parts underneath as well. Oh, something else I didn't mention as well. Pennings actually done the ADAS
which is the adaptations for the adaptive cruise control. So every time you take that front bumper off and everything, including the ACC sensor there on the front bumper, when you put it back on, you've got to readapt the whole system. So they've got the facilities at Pennings, luckily, to do all of that. So they've done that on this car as well. Big shout out to Pennings. They looked after me. They did really look after me. We'll go through cost. I think that's what we need to do before we talk about the resale value of this car. So I bought this car initially, I know you already know this, but let's have a little recap. I bought it initially for £7,000, cheap car, yeah? But is it false economy buying a car like this for cheap? Well, if we look at what we've spent on it, the bill at VRS was obviously 2,040 quid or something, including VAT, so it's about 1,700 quid plus VAT. So we'd be able to claim the VAT back there. The Pennings bill was £1,000 plus VAT, so they obviously looked after me. It would have cost a lot more than that if we'd have gone direct to any body shop and asked for a retail price and getting all that bodywork done. They also done the wheels as well, of course. They needed doing. They literally needed doing. But if you want to get wheels diamond cut, generally like retail rate of diamond cut wheels is about £100 a wheel, there or thereabouts. So total owing so far is £9,700. But I did also buy them wheel spacers, paid 100 quid for them. Bit of a waste of money, but it just looks, I don't know, it just sort of sets it off a little bit. Gives it a little bit of a stance. So the total owing now is £9,800. You can see the amount of time and effort that's gone into this car, not just from me, but from everyone around me, man. So a lot of time's gone into it. We've dropped it to VRS, spent a bit of time there, dropped it to Pennings, like I've got taxis and lifts and stuff like that. A lot of my own time specifically has gone into it, and I've not yet earned any money. And that's not even considering the fact that I've spent or invested £7,000 of my own money into this car, and there is still no guarantee that I'm gonna get a return on that investment. So when you see a car trader, yeah, and you think he's got all these glamorous cars all parked up, lined up, ready for sale, have some love for him, man, because he's put a lot of time and effort into getting in cars prepped for retail standards. So values, let's talk about values. So if we pull up Enter Reg again and talk about the actual valuation of this car, because it's categorized, it's really difficult to put an exact valuation on it, but if we go to Enter Reg, here we go, and we put up the valuation for the Golf GTI Performance, there it is, 91,000 miles, scroll down. So the retail valuation on this car today is £12,360. That's according to Auto Trader, okay? It's a really good, accurate valuation, but that is not on the basis that it's categorized. That is on the assumption that it's a HPI clear car. So we need to take a bit off of that. Now, I've had a quick look on Auto Trader, and I think this car is potentially worth £11,000. At £11,000, I'd make a nice profit, just over £1,000. We haven't even talked about advertising costs and costs of the unit. Like, this unit don't come for nothing. We'll talk about all that stuff in another video. We're gonna do the basics of buying, prepping, selling, and look at the margin in the middle, yeah? So, I think £11,000, it might sell for that, but I think we're going to offer it at a reasonable price of £10,500. It's a fixed price, we don't take no offers, yeah? I'm saying this in this video just so you know how we work. Fixed price, and if it doesn't sell, you know what I'm going to do with it, don't you? See that flag behind me there? I'm just going to give it away on Planet Dreams, but I don't really want to do that. That's a fallback plan. I want to sell it. I want to get it sold. I want to demonstrate the whole buying and selling process. That's what this series is all about, all right? So it's now going to get photographed. It's going to go up for sale. But we have just sold a car, by the way. We've just sold one. You know, the Mercedes, the £1,000 non-runner one that we bought a few weeks ago. Bit of a banger, but advertise it to the trade as a non-runner. Got a bid of 1,800 quid. I've just accepted that. It's still parked out the front there, but he's coming to pick it up today. And if we have a quick look on Enter Reg at the deal on the Mercedes, we paid £1,000 for it, sold it for 1,800 quid, which gives us a margin of £800. The margin VAT on that car, bit of a bummer this is, £133.33, showing a net profit of £666.67. But we did pay 200 quid to get that car recovered, which means our overall profit was £466.67. Not bad considering there weren't much work involved at all with buying and selling that car. That's a massive result, all right? So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up, leave it at that. This is now gonna go up for sale for 10.5 grand. I am super pleased with it, despite the fact that it's categorized, a little bit frustrating, but do you know what? For the money, it's made a lovely car. £9,800, it ain't bad at all, is it? So, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see how I get on with this car, make sure you hit subscribe if you're new. And if you like this video, do me a favour, hit the like button. And yeah, is that everything? I think that's everything. That is everything. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.